Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Hello, it's nice to meet you again. My name is Nyanta, and if you're new on my channel, welcome. If you're not new, hello. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great as well. And if you've not subscribed, make sure you do that by the end of the video or before the video, whatever you want. I'm really not bothered. Today, this video is very special to me. It's a humble experience, and I can't talk that fast. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take my time. This video is my path, my journey with the Lord, and it's very deep to my heart. And so, take a seat, grab a drink or some water, and I hope by the end of this video it will touch somebody's heart. And if you don't already know the Lord, I hope by the end of this video you will decide to give him a try. And trust me, you won't regret it. My whole life I have known the Lord. Okay, so I was raised in the church. My grandmom and my mom, they were very strict, and I won't talk about my dad a lot. It's going to be about my mom and my grandma, because they impacted so much of the Lord in me when I was a child. Even growing up, they were very strict. I used to go to Pentecost Sunday school, and I'll go to a church with my mom as well. And then in that church where my mom was, they impacted so much. And when it comes to like reading the Bible, reciting the Bible, I can recite the Bible, John, Psalms, you name it. Pentecost too was doing amazing. They raised us in a way to build the church where you have to also learn the Bible verses every day. You're learning, they are incorporating everything inside you so you will grow up and become a child of God. But actually, I lost my way. My mind already, there were things happening at home, and in the Church of Pentecost, their church, everything was strict. And so because of what I was going through at home and what I was seeing a lot of teenagers do, which is rebelling, I followed suit. And so I remember they were so close for us in the church for a youth day, and everyone will wear theirs long. Only me, I'll go and cut it short. I guess the church members, the deaconesses, the presidings, the elders, everyone was seeing what was happening with me. I decided I wanted to be a Sunday school madam. Sunday school madam, and you're wearing short clothes. If you're a member of the Church of Pentecost, you know how strict they are when it comes to these things. They do not play. And so they told me that I needed to be on hold. And it really, really got to me, because I wasn't thinking of what I was doing and how it was going to impact some of the lives of the children. I was thinking about myself. I'm like, why are they putting me on the side? And then now, me looking back, I think I needed love. I didn't need judgment at that time. I just needed them to try to find out what is happening with me. Why am I the way that I am? And I left the church. And then we moved, and then where we went to stay, the same thing happened again. I went to be a Sunday school madam, and they put me on hold again. I internalized it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go to church again. I will go, but I wouldn't go to the Sunday school. I won't try to help. In my heart, I knew how kind I was, and I believe the Lord knew that my heart was beautiful, but I was rebelling. I started doing things that wasn't of the Lord. I was seeing the trend. I decided that no, I'm not having it. When I went to uni, it went over the moon. But then obviously I was still in Ghana, so my mom was still able to put fear in me and say, this is not the life, you shouldn't be doing this. Uni life over. I came to the UK. Hi! Anyone who has been here will know that when you get in this country and you don't have a tight relationship with the Lord, as in he's your buddy that you can talk to and cry to hold on to you will fall apart. And I was one of those. I started doing bad things, and I wouldn't title it bad things, but I was doing things that were not necessary for me. I decided to try the club. I went to the club one time. The second time, I'm like, this place is not for me. No offense to anyone, not coming out from a place of judgment. The Lord He loves everyone. And then I pray that we will all get to the point where we will see that some things are really not necessary. So I went to the club and I'm like, nah, this place is just, my experience there, it wasn't quite nice. So I decided to like just let that one go. I tried edibles because I was going crazy. I had no sense of self. I had no identity. And I was searching for something big. I didn't know I was searching for the Holy Spirit, because He fills you up. The Lord fills you up with the Holy Spirit. And then you get filled and you don't need anything else. So I tried edibles. And the edibles, what it does is because it's packed with that WEED, it numbs you to the point where you don't feel. And if you don't feel, that means it's practically like you've actually smoked that thing. But I think it's not that high. But it put me in a state where I won't think about anything. I'll just be there and I'll be feeling myself. Feeling myself. That is when I started being lustful. So you're feeling yourself, obviously you would want to watch things that will get you in the mood, that will put you in a state where you want to take pictures that are not necessary, that are quite uncalled for, that will put the men to give you the attention. And so like I said, I tried a club, it wasn't for me. And the edibles, it was for me because it put me in the state of mind where I didn't care about what anyone said. And so if you don't care about what anyone is saying, then that means no one can advise you. I started doing the things with my mom and she got so worried. And let me give in details exactly what I was doing, right? So I'll grab my phone and I'll just make twerking videos and I'll post them online. I was addicted to the attention that I was getting off men. I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. And I don't want to do that on camera unless I can't help it. It's not just twerking. I saw that I was beautiful. The devil put in my head that you're fine, yeah. Do this thing and you'll be well off. I'll take the pictures, I will post, I won't ask anybody, I don't care what anyone thinks. And then whenever my brother will come to me and say, this is not the right thing to do, I will tell him, what do you want me to do with this body? You want me to cover this body till what? I can't show off when I'm 50 years old. I can't show my body anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm going to show this body off until I'm an old lady. Then, obviously, then I can't show it. When anybody who is close to me come and talk to me to watch the way that I'm dressed, I'm like, what, do you want me to wear cover and slit? If you are bothered, go and find somebody who dresses and covers up. And then in my defense, I'm like, even those that cover up, they are the devilish people. Because in my heart at that time, I felt like I was a good person. I felt like I'm doing everything. I'm ticking the boxes. I'm a kind person. I don't talk to people anyhow. So if my dressing is not making sense to you, that is your problem, not mine. In the church, I was still going to the church, mind you. There were it's sort of judgment happening. Some were loving me regardless of who I was. I mean, now me looking back, I think maybe it was hard to love me at that time, but anyone is worth loving. Our father is such an amazing man that he set an example for us to follow suit. Okay, he never ever cast the first stone. Like, he would never do that. The prostitute in the Bible, he asked them, if whoever's not done sin before, if you think you're sinless, throw the first stone. And nobody was able to, because we are all sinful. And so me looking back, I think that the church could have done more. I was so angry in the church because aside the things that I was doing, I wasn't happy, I was insecure, I was always comparing myself to people. My mind, I had these serious dark thoughts. I had no self-worth. My self-esteem was down in a chokehold. Like, very, very low self-esteem. Because mind you, if you find worth in showing yourself to everybody in the world, half naked pictures and videos, then obviously you won't find any worth within yourself. I couldn't even think. When I talk about thinking using your head, I would think on the surface. Because mind you, I was always high on edibles. I couldn't function without them. Still living that bad life without listening to anybody's advice, not caring what the world said. I'm like, if you think you're perfect, go live your perfect life. I'm gonna do what I want. I didn't hear anybody. My family loved me so much, they still do. They spoke to me. If you speak to me, I didn't know whoever had a big mouth than I do. Like, loud mouth, I know what to say. To think that I'm making sense at that time, I thought I was. So if you come to me to talk to me about why you live in this life, you will get it. Because I'm like, you said you are sinful. And I'm like, why are you liking my pictures? Why are you following me if you don't think what I'm posting is good? Why are you on my page? Why are you there? Because you like what you see. And then I felt like this was like my big thing. I'll always have something to say. 2023, I went to Ghana. And one thing I would say, I just feel it in my spirit now, that if the Lord is going to put you in the position where you have no other choice but to serve Him, He will put you in that position. That is, if He has to break you, He will break you. And I think my time was that time. He had to break me for me to see that He is the Lord and I can't do life without Him. And I'm so glad He did that, even though it hurt. But I'm glad He did it. When I was in Ghana in November, my uncle passed away. As soon as I arrived, I think few days, on a Sunday morning, I woke up to my mom crying. What is it? What is it? My uncle is dead. How? What? How? This is tough. I had already lost an uncle, okay? One uncle had already passed away. My grandmom had 6 kids. 3 boys, 3 girls. So one uncle had passed, and then this uncle passed, and so like 2 uncles were gone. And imagine you're on vacation. You're supposed to have fun, with the family and everyone. And it's not a happy moment for me. And so instead of feeling it, I tried to be there for my mom. And then as soon as we went home, back to the family house, got everything sorted, and they gave a date that they were going to sit and do the funeral and everything. And we got to tell my grandma. My grandma cried so much. It was just a hurtful experience. But guess what? Me, I didn't cry. Kept it in internally. Like me, I won't feel anything. Even though I was hurt, kept it in. I pushed everything on the side. I didn't have any edibles around that time in Ghana, so I was eager to go back to Accra so I can get some in Accra there. I didn't know how to do shots. I didn't know how to do any of the things that I was doing. I was forcing myself to do things because in my head I thought that was the life. Social media had clouded my head, and the devil had used it to impact my life at that time so much that I thought doing those things would make me happy. But boy, that's a big lie. Alcohol, nothing will make you happy. Trust me, money, you can try it all, because I have, and it never made me happy. The only thing that makes me happy is the Lord. It's only God that will make you happy in this life. You can take my word for it. I've never been so depressed in my life. I just did what I did. The time was up. I came back to the UK, and I just was like, I had to either work or come home and take the edibles. Go to work, come home and take it, just to knock myself out so I wouldn't think. I didn't want to talk about church. I didn't want to think about church. I didn't want to think about anything to do with the Lord. It didn't even pop into my head at that time. My only concern was just to get through the day, because the dark thoughts were like over me. And the only thing I was thinking was to, myself, because I felt so worthless. 4 months after I'd been, I don't know if I'm getting the time right, because I've erased the date that my grandmom died out of my head, because whenever I remember it, it hurts. But I think it was 4 months, 5 months after I had come back from Ghana, my grandmom passed away. My grandmom raised me. I made so many promises to her. So many things I said I'll do for her. She loved me all my days. I've never seen any woman love anyone the way my grandma did. I mean, I don't want to describe it. Her passing did me damage. Oh, big damage. But now I understand it. It had to happen. If it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here. So it had to happen. And I remember my mom here was crying. Everyone was crying. Only me. I wouldn't cry. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to feel about this, but deep down, I'm messed up. I'm like, oh God, why? Even though the audacity of me to say, oh God, why? When I wasn't even talking to him. Like, why my grandmom? You know? Oh, oh, let's just get on with it. My eyes are red. I beg, take it like that. My eyes, it gets all big and reddish when I cry. Oh God, just forget it. At that time, I think it was time to feel. And so I'll go to work, I'll come back home. I wouldn't take the edibles. I think I had run out and I was refusing to buy another portion of it. I would I'll go in and I'll be scrolling on my phone. And mind you, because of all the things that I love watching girls twerk, girls showing their bodies and making, being lustful. So that was what would pop up on my feed all the time. And I started seeing Bibles and people talking about the Lord on my feed. And I'll pause and I'll watch. And when it's over, I'll swipe. I swipe. When I see the lustful things that I used to enjoy, it was like you've tasted onion. Something we call onion is like some green bitter thing that helps with diabetes. And it was like I had tasted that. I didn't feel right. And so whenever these things will come back on my feed, I'll just swipe. I don't want to see it. But then when I swipe, and I see the word of God coming, I will stay and I'll put it down. And it was like, I don't know how to explain it, guys. I wish I had a word for it, or I wish I had a phrase or a sentence to describe what that word of the Lord was doing to me. I think my heart was breaking. I had a broken heart for the Lord, and I was getting remorseful, and it was sort of putting me in a humble state. I started listening to gospel a lot, and then I had an encounter, and then I started going back in my wardrobe to see if I would get any decent clothes, because I didn't want to wear the clothes that I used to wear. And mind you, I only had one or two outfits. I'm like, so I don't know how to explain it, but it was like my eyes were clear now. It was like, be free, man. It's like my eyes are there. I can see what I've been doing. And I remember my brother, he always took a notice. So he's like, as soon as I heard you playing the gospel music, I knew that you had felt the presence of the Lord. And I've not turned back since. And the beautiful thing is how far the Lord has brought me today. And even though, trust me, I love my grandma, okay? I didn't play about her, and I'll never play about her. But I trust the Lord completely, that I know that He did it for the right purpose. My grandma was over 70. He had already lost 2 of his sons. He was sad. And I believe the Lord just felt it was the right time. Whatever His reasons are, I'm okay with it. Because trust me, if it was only my uncle, I would still believe in that life. But the Lord had to break me to the point where I had no other choice but to surrender. And that's the beautiful decision I've ever made my whole life. I mean, I'm so glad He decided to give me, someone like me, a second chance. I'm glad that He didn't wait till I was dead and I didn't have any choice. I believe He knew my heart, and He knew the reasons why I was doing the things that I was doing. He knew it all. And so being at the place that I am now, my only advice I can give is the church should be a place of love. And I'm so glad for my church now. Pentecost is the most beautiful place you would ever be. You can come in as you are, as somebody who don't know the Lord. You belong before you believe. So as you come in, you get to find the Lord yourself, and the Lord will touch your heart as you're listening. But then I didn't get it that way. But then I say I'm glad that the Lord is working in the church now, that He's pulling all of us from a place of judgment, to know that anyone who's doing what they're doing probably don't know. Most of the times they really don't. I didn't know. I thought I knew, but I didn't. The Lord loves you. That will never change. Regardless of who you are, He loves you. The only thing He doesn't love is sin. The Lord doesn't love sin. And so if you are in a place where you know you shouldn't be, don't feel shameful. Do not think it's too late for you. You still have time. He's the only person you can talk to. He's the only one. You can't even talk to your mom like you talk to him. You can tell him everything. I try it. He's my best friend. He's my dad. He's my mom. He's my everything, right? I talk to him every single minute. Even though when I say this, people do think that a life with the Lord has no struggles. It does. And we get it the most. But guess what? I'm not doing it alone. My problems are not my problems, it's his. And if you give it to him and you trust him, that is it. I'm so glad he gave me a chance. And I'm so glad I chose this path. Guys, you have no idea what the Lord has done for me. And the fact that I'm able to tell my family about the Lord, even though they know the Lord, but now I'm able to add more ginger. And the more you spend time with the Lord, and your heart, he mends your heart becomes like you want, it's nothing more I want than spending time with him, in his presence. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like eating Ghanaian jollof, and you have Ghanaian banku and tilapia on the side, and you also have Ghanaian fufu with granite soup on the side, and you have bunch of Ghanaian chocolates and UK chocolates, and you have like, it's sweet and it's impactful and it breaks you. I can't help it because I'm like, the Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, what would I do without you? What can I do without you? There's nothing I can do. I told you, if he puts me in a position, I can't help it. Oh, he's so intentional. And I'll tell you one thing he did for me this week. Just a tiny bit, and this is one of the tiny little things that he is always doing in my life, just to show me that he's right by my side every day. What he normally does. Not what he normally does, because he does a lot. What he did was I was coming from church and rehearsals, right? So I was going to my mom's for some food, and it was a bit cold, and so my ears were getting so cold and it was starting to hurt. And so I was just thinking out loud, oh, I know this is just a little thing, but what if I ask God that I feel cold, and I know I was supposed to bring an extra jacket, but I just brought a normal one. So what if I ask him that he should take the pain away from my ears? And then as soon as I prayed, it didn't happen. I was still feeling the pain. And I remember I saw this guy on TikTok who talks about the Lord all the time, saying that when you pray, believe that it has happened. I know that already, but it sort of prompted me that you should believe and actually say it out loud. Oh, so if you're praying that you have a headache and you're praying about it, that you want to be healed of your headache, just say it out loud. Oh, the headache is gone. Oh, how did it? So I started saying it. Oh, the pain is gone. And just then it was like, I can't even bring myself out to say it, because I used to be that person that whenever someone would talk about what the Lord has done for them, I mean, like sort of like a magic thing like I'm talking about, I wouldn't believe it, and then he's done it with me. I don't know where the pain went to. And the thing is, I still had to walk like 10 more minutes to get to my mom's place, and it was still cold, and I didn't feel no pain in my ears, even though my ears were cold, and it was getting more stiffer. So it should have been extra, like the pain should have been even more, and it didn't. And when I tell you he's an intentional God, and when I tell you to spend time with him and to talk to him like your best friend, this is what I mean. Because he would deliver. Yes, he would actually deliver. Every day, I just keep looking forward to what he's about to do. Even when I'm sad, he has a way of teaching me. Even when I'm unhappy about something, he has a way of teaching me with that unhappiness. It's like everything with him is a lesson. And so you don't get tired of getting to know him, because every time he's impacting knowledge, he's doing something beautiful for you. If you let him, he's giving you a free will. That means you have every right to give him. Quote his word and tell him, Lord, your word said this. Lord, you said that. And even I don't think there is no word of him in the Bible. Like there's nothing that he's not said, nothing that can happen in a human life that he's not said. And so if you go to him and tell him, throw his word back at him, say, like, you said, oh, it is you that said. And so you have to come through on your word, and he is a man of his word. Guys, I'm gonna bring this video to an end. This was a humble experience in my life, and every day I crawl down his feet because I want more of him. I'm obsessed with him, and I can't do anything in this life without the Lord. I want you to decide today that I will spend 6 hours out of my day with the Lord, if not 12, if not 24 hours. I'm spending it all with the Lord. Every minute I'm going to talk to him. I'll listen to gospel music. I'll listen to worship music. It will put you in the place where he is going to change your heart. You will change. Like, you will feel the change in you. Like, the things that you like, you won't like. You only like what he likes. May the Lord bless us all. And if you're here, it's at the end of the video. I'm glad you watched till the end, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Have a lovely day, week, month, year. May the Lord keep us all safe, and take care. Bye. Mwah.